Hi everyone, this is Christopher. Um, this is the first of what I talked about when I made my introductory video as what I call SoapBox videos. And what that means is it's basically speaking about anything that comes to my mind, anything just to speak about, to get off my chest, to talk about, whether it be something that's going on in the world right now, something that's affecting any of us in our personal lives, or something that's well, I guess you could say it's something that's been happening with me, and I've been experiencing it a lot as of late. As you can probably tell, first off, it's starting to get a little grayer. And it happens when you get older, I realize that. And I'm not denying that, it happens to all of us. We all have to grow old and, get a touch of the grays. Well, tonight I was feeling out of place, I think is the best way to describe it. There were two events going on tonight I were keen on to attending, and I did attend. One of which was a local barbecue held by some friends of mine nearby, which I went to for a few hours. And the other event was a local 80s theme night at a video, I guess you can call it a place that has stored all classic 80s video games in there. A place called Flynn's Arcade, in Margate, in that area there. Anyway, and it was an 80s theme night, and people were there. It was kind of a Valentine's theme night. People can come in to try to hook up and whatnot. And one of my friends who works karaoke was there as well, so I came by there for a while after the barbecue. But the problem with what I was experiencing was something that happened in both events that I really couldn't. I've been kind of trying to pinpoint as one conclusion. In both cases, at both the barbecue and at this this 80s arcade place for having this Valentine's event, in both events, I felt like I didn't fit in. I didn't felt I fit in with the group who I knew of at the barbecue, partly because everyone in that group I knew from hanging out in certain places, and obviously they and I'm not they drink a lot, and I'm not coming off as sounding prudish, but just in my case, whatever, with what I'm dealing with my diabetes and whatever, I've had to cut off and doing things with having alcohol in them. I mean, I'm not against people who do drink, but it's just I personally can't do that because of my condition. So I wanted to drink. I brought over bottles of water. I was the only one, as far as I know, I was the only one that night who was drinking water, while everybody else was either drinking beer or light beer or any kind of wine, any kind of alcoholic beverage they brought. And I played it out nice and was very conscious of them and being gracious and helpful as best I could. But at the one point, I just felt like I didn't belong. So I politely gathered up the stuff I had brought, most of the water bottles, and I left there that night. And I thought I'd take a chance going over to this other event to see. One thing to see an old friend who was working this event, a person I know was hosting the karaoke they had over there, and I went to see her because I hadn't seen her in a while. And it was great to see. I mean, obviously, there was a younger crowd there, but I was amazed to see how heavily they were into a lot of stuff I saw from the 80s, and I thought, like, man, do I feel ancient? Do I feel old? And even though I was getting up to sing a couple of songs and got applause from everybody for the songs that I sang, the bottom line was I was isolated by myself, just like I was up in before. But the difference being now, it's just like I can't fit in with the group that I know because I don't drink. I can't fit in with the comic book cosplay crowd or video game crowd because I'm older than them. I don't fit in. I'm like, where where does one go to fit in? I'm 51 years old. I turn 52 in less than 3 months. Hard to imagine how I'm getting on the grades, but yes, I am in my 50s. And I figure, is this going to be my life now? Am I going to be basically the one person who can't afford to be happy, but yet can make sure everybody else in their lives are? I don't know. I just feel something is missing in my life. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I need for that fulfillment. I don't know. I thought maybe it could be creating stuff here, but I've had time trying to create stuff here because I don't have currently 1,000 subscribers to generate that kind of interest. I have over 500 on my other YouTube channel, but I've got nothing going on here. And I thought of the video that I reacted to on my sister channel when I was reacting to Chainsaw Reacts. He said, he asked the question if he was fail. Excuse me. And I said in that video, oh, he was doing better than me. You got more, and literally he was doing better than me, because he's able to create such good content. He's able to do things to generate other people like myself to subscribe to his channel because they like what he's doing. He want to see him continue to do what he loves doing. I like doing that too. I want to do that too. I just don't know how to get around it. I don't know what to do. And I'm feeling so lost. And maybe it's because of the fact that it is Valentine's Day coming up on Monday. Of course, we got this big game tomorrow, and then after that, it's Valentine's Day. And of course, it's the big season. Everybody's in love. I don't know. Again, what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel so lost. I don't know where to go. I don't know who I can turn to. I can't talk to my family about this because they look at that and they think it'll be some sign of depression, like I'm going to be having weird kind of thoughts. Believe me, I'm nowhere near having thoughts of, nothing like that. I'm nowhere near those kind of thoughts. But I'm looking to try to find something that keeps me grounded and keeps me being centered and being happy. And there's everywhere I turn, it's like there's no one to comprehend or understand. I just feel so isolated, and I just feel I feel like I am truly alone, and that no matter how hard I try, no matter what I do, no matter what I can do to correct this, I'm going to wind up, I'm basically going to wind up alone. And one way or another, as not all of us can live forever. We all have to die sometime. My issue is that when it is time for me to go, I don't want it to be because I'm dying of loneliness or sadness. I'd like it to be because living life to the best of my ability, and not to squander it by doing something stupid. Anyway, thank you all for watching my little soapbox video here. Just needed to vent a little bit. Hope I get some interest of this. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you all again next time. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.